Welcome back to your Bit by Bit program. This is your Day 2 PM session. Okay, it's time for the stick, and you thought I was such a nice person and this program was all peaches and cream. I hate to put you through this next exercise, but honestly, it is probably the thing that will keep you persevering all the way through the 28 days that are needed to make sure that you have a really reliable habit in the end, which is why you're here, right? What am I talking about? It's the flip side of the motivational coin that we started in with this morning. So this morning, we looked at all the wonderful stuff that you're going to get when you master your habit. That means now we're going to look at all the awful stuff that will happen if you don't stick with the program. So we want to come up with stuff that will really scare you if you start thinking that it isn't worth it to put in the 10 minutes a day to ingrain this new habit into your mind stream. All right. We'll be following the same format that we used to develop your positive outcome statement. This one is called your cost of failure statement. So you're going to write in your journal all the bad things that you believe could happen in your life or that are already happening and that will continue on like that if you fail to master the new habit or skill that you're working on and it doesn't become a firm and reliable part of your life. Put me on hold while you do this. Next, give some scary examples of things that might happen that, boy, would you like to avoid, if possible. Give yourself the worst-case examples so that they can put a real fire under you when you read them again at a later date. Go ahead and put me on hold while you do this. We always want to look at both the short-term and the long-term impact on your life of making or not making the changes you want to work on. A good way to think about this is via a set of causal links. So think, if I don't get this new habit to be a reliable part of my life, it will cause bad X to happen. And if bad X happens, that could lead to really bad Y to happen. And if really bad Y happens, that could lead to the unthinkable Z. Whoa! So take a minute now to see if you can expand your cost of failure statement in this way. Again, I'm sorry to put you through this, but it works, and you'll need it later when your mind starts playing tricks on you about day 15 and says, this isn't really worth doing anymore, is it? Read your scary cost of failure statement then, and you'll get right back on track. Anyway, put me on pause while you do this causal link thing. Let's finish up by thinking about the terrible things that will happen to all the people around you at work or at home with friends and family if you don't succeed in making this new habit a lasting reality in your life. You know how to do this. I don't need to walk you through it. Pause the audio and write about this awful stuff in your journal and come back to me when you are finished to wrap up. We're almost done with this. All you have to do now is make what you've written as concise and clear as possible. Once you've got something that you think will make your hair stand up when you read it later, then make the title My Cost of Failure Statement. My Cost of Failure Statement. Put me on hold while you do this and come back to say goodbye. All right, you're finished with that, thank God. Take a deep breath and put it all behind you for now. In your next AM session, we'll keep making good progress with your bit-by-bit change program to make sure that none of that awful stuff has a chance of happening in your life. Okay? See you then.